Hello, this is Johnny Vlogger. How you doing? Thursday live. We're going to do a quiz. Are you up for a quiz? Let's find out if we get many people in to do a quiz. How you doing? I thought I'd go live. I was a bit bored. I'm on my own today. There's no Denise. She's busy at home. She might come on tomorrow if I do a live. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cough again. Hello, Charlie. How you doing, Charlie? Oh, so you're in the FA Cup, same as Brighton. That was a good draw last night. I loved that FA Cup draw. That was the best draw I've ever seen Brighton have. To get Grimsby Town was pretty amazing and get a home game. I was very, very pleased with that. I didn't want to play Man City. I didn't want Man United. And didn't want Fulham. I don't think I wanted any of the other teams. Sheffield United didn't want Brighton to play any of them except Grimsby. So to get Grimsby Town was amazing. Apparently, we haven't played them since in the FA Cup since 1930. I don't know if that's true or not. So Charlie's good. Hello, Damien Hancock. How you doing? How's your week? How's everyone's week been? Has it been good? I've been busy doing some DIY work. A trip to Wembley if we beat Grimsby. That's right. It sure will be, Charlie. I'm hoping that we do beat Grimsby, and I'm hoping that it'll be an all Manchester semi-final. Man City v Man United, and then Brighton maybe v Blackburn, is it? Or Sheffield United, and then that'd be a good final, wouldn't it? If Brighton get to the final. They were lucky to beat Southampton, Roger says. Yeah, I did watch a bit of the game in the second half. Hello, Roger. They went in the lead, didn't they? And then Southampton got a goal back, and Troll Herdman. No, we don't want Troll Herdman on here. You need to delete all your videos of Tom Herdman. You're out of order, mate. Troll Herdman. I've reported a couple of your videos because you're being racist to Tom. So you need to sort your channel out. Hello, Denise Brown. We did have a lot of problems the other day on Sunday night. I don't know if anyone watched the live. Tracy was fine, and then all of a sudden she flipped and started being very rude to Denise, and then started being rude to other viewers, and caused a bit of a controversy in the middle of the quiz. It was very difficult for me to deal with at the time because I was determined to keep the quiz going, and I kept it going, but I didn't really do any action. Hello, Vanessa. Is Denise still at yours, or has she gone home now? Hello, Holly. Have you had a good day out at Vanessa's? So I hear Vanessa was cooking for you lot. So what I've done, I've put it up in the comment, I've pinned it. I've basically banned Tracy coming on my lives now, so she won't be on here now. Denise is back home now. Okay. Isn't it cold, everyone? It's very cold out there, isn't it? It was about 2 degrees yesterday. 2 to 4 degrees in the south of England, and then it's Bit warmer today. It went up to 9 today. I was out the front doing some scraping, getting some old paint off me front door. In the sun. We had the sun out today. We had blue sky. It was Tracy, yes. Hello, Mike Kia. Here from the start tonight. Well done. Thank you. No, she was out of order really. There was no need for what should we say? Misbehavior. Anyway, that's history now, isn't it? So, is it snowing next week in Brighton? I'd hope not. I kept it going well on Sunday. Thank you, local hero. I think I might have just said that. Sorry if I've just I've just repeated myself. Is it snowing next week in Brighton? I don't know. Don't know, Charlie. It might be. I don't know. Who knows? It might snow everywhere. Good evening, Anne-Marie Elton. Hello from a very cold Dublin. Sorry to hear that. It's very cold here in Brighton as well, so you're not the only one. I can't wait to get away. Charlie says we got snow a week next week. Oh dear. Oh dear. Antonio, hello. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. My name's John. Antonio, where you from, Antonio? So I've got a blooming cough again. It started up again. I had some popcorn earlier that you put in the microwave and it's in a little brown bag. Denise showed me how you do it. You put it in the microwave for 2 minutes and it all starts popping, doesn't it? I started eating it, but I think I overcooked it because some of it was black. It burnt popcorn in the brown bag and it's triggered my cough off again. It's very irritating. Hello, you're from Lanzarote, Antonio. Oh, that's nice. What's the weather like in Lanzarote? Is it good? Is it warm now? It was very cold, wasn't it, last week? I think Tenerife's a bit warmer now. Do you do videos on YouTube, Antonio, or you just watch? You love corn nuts. Okay. I'm not sure I've ever had any corn nuts. It's hot. What's the temperature, Antonio? Can you give us a specific figure? Was it 28, 30, 22? What part of Lanzarote are you from, Antonio? Have you lived there long? Are you born and bred there? Do you work? Yes, rain last week. Rain last week. Was it? I can't remember. Somewhere. La Palma. Didn't it have snow or something? Snow. There was snow in La Palma, was it? Was it Portaventura? Something. They had snow somewhere, didn't they? It was ridiculous. Careful, John. It was 18 in Tenerife this evening on Andrew's Live, Mike Keir says. Okay. Corn nuts are like popcorn cornels. Okay. So I was going to do a quiz. Is anyone interested in doing a quiz, or shall we leave it? Just do it another day. I'll wait for your. We'll have a vote, shall we? We got 23 in the room, so if we get more than 10 votes, we'll do a quiz. If we get less then we won't do it. Hello, Susan. Hello, Michelle T. and Gary. How's Tenerife? Are you having a good holiday? Hope you're having a good holiday. So I haven't got long now. I've only got another week. Quiz, quiz, quiz. Quiz, Susan. Quiz, Susan. What am I saying? Mike, Susan wants a quiz, right? That's 2 votes. Anyone else want to do a quiz? Costa Teguise. Teguise, is it? Okay, I've never been to Lanzarote, Antonia. Might go there this year at some point. Somewhere new is better than somewhere you've been to 1,000 times, isn't it? It's more refreshing. It's refreshing, as they say. Having a great time. That's good, Michelle. Is Gary having a good time? Yes, I'm do. What does that mean? Yes, I'm do. Do you mean yes, I'm in? Roger's been there. Damien says it's a bit late to join a quiz. He's got work in the morning. So just have a chat. Well, we can just have a chat. We don't have to do a quiz, do we? We could do one another day. I quite like chatting sometimes. So where have you been so far, Michelle T and Gary in Tenerife? Have you done any excursions? Have you done your mega walk along the front from, was it Fanabe to Los Cristianos? I see Kevin, Scotsman in Tenerife, has been doing a big blitz in Tenerife, hasn't he? He's been doing hundreds of videos like he normally does. Was it 7 a day or so? He said he does up to 20 a day. 20 a day, and he uploads 3 a day. Incredible. Yes is north. Palmer PDC. Local hero says do a quiz. So we got 3. Got 3 votes then. All right, let's write your names down then. Who wants to do a quiz? I'll write your names down. Local hero. Was it Mike? Mike. And who else? Who else wanted us to do a quiz? Yeah, quiz. Susan, that was it. Susan. We'll put Antonio down then if you want to do a quiz. If we can get about 8 to 10 people, then that'd be good enough. Yes, I'm due. Stayed in the H10 Rubicon Palace. Don't ask me where that is, Roger. I haven't got a clue. I've watched your vlogs, Antonio says. Okay, thank you. Wow. Click the subscribe button, Antonio. That would be much appreciated. It's free. You like my breakfast reviews? Okay, thank you. I had a request to do a breakfast review with fried bread in, so the next breakfast review I do, I'll eat a breakfast with fried bread. Someone from America said they're fascinated about fried bread because they also don't get it in America apparently, or maybe certain parts. So they wanted me to do a video. So I said, okay, the next one I'll do, I'll put some fried bread in. Are you going to be doing more vlogs than the Scotsman then, Johnny? Take your island back. Ah, dear. I don't know. I might do a blitz. It's all down to memory on your phone, though, isn't it? If I don't have the memory, I'm buggered, aren't I? I'll have to do a load of lives instead. I'll have to go and buy a Spanish SIM, which I find is good value, because I'm on the free network. You can only use 12 gigabytes. If you buy a Spanish SIM for about €15, you get 40 gig. 40 gig is ample for a week in Spain or Tenerife. So I'm going to do some lives, definitely. I'll be doing lives every day. That's definite. Vlogs, I'll do some vlogs. Yeah, I'm going to try and do a mixture of things. If I hire a car, I might do some dash cam vlogs. Would you like that? Some dash cam vlogs? I might do some silent videos. I've never done a silent video. I might walk around and just be silent and not do any talking, or the minimum amount of talking, like, hello, I'm here, let's walk around, and then that's it. I won't talk. And then what I might do, I might add some music, just add some music. So when I play the video, it just have music playing, no talking. And then what I might do is just add subtitles, like, hi guys, how's it going? I'm here. And there won't be no voice. It'd just be the video playing, and I'll add the words instead. I might give that a go. Puerto del Carmen is PDC. Okay. Oh dear. Yes, please. Denise wants to do the quiz. That's 5 people then. Right, we've got 5 in then. We walked Fanaby to Los Chris and back Johnny. Blimey. Couldn't move the next day. I'm not surprised. Are you mad? You should have got the bus back or a taxi. Come on, they're not expensive. You saw Shelley at Happy's Bar tonight. Ah, that sounds good. Hoppy's Bar, sorry, Hoppy's Bar. I haven't been to Hoppy's Bar before. Whereabouts is that then, Hoppy's Bar? Andrew did a vlog past our hotel earlier. You should have shouted out, Johnny Vlogger! Johnny Vlogger's coming! He would have legged it. He would have ended his life. Oh dear. Yes, I subbed. Thank you, Antonio. David is tied up at work Zoom meeting, but might be able to join shortly. Okay, Anne. I like Bora Bora restaurant, Antonio says. £1 beer. Yes, we all love a €1 beer. I am not in, John. This Vanessa going off. Good luck, everyone. Okay. How's your mouth now, Anne, after the dentist? He shall see, says. Movie star best network. Antonio says. Damien, lives could always be fun with you in Tenerife, John. Yes, they can, can't they? I've had a few funny things happen, haven't I, in my lives? I got my gimbal thrown over a balcony. I got stopped by the police and nearly arrested on another one. What else did I have on a live? I got drunk on a live. I had all these drinks in the Vault Bar. That was amazing. Do you know what? I still haven't watched the whole live yet. It was so long. It was like nearly 6 hours. A 6-hour live. And I'm up to the final hour watching it. So It's taken me all this time and I still haven't watched it all, but it's quite funny. If you haven't seen it, give it a view if you've got the patience. Well, you might have to watch it in stages because it's so long. Have I been to North Tenerife? Yes, I have. I've got some videos of North Tenerife, Antonio. I've still got some that I haven't uploaded as well. I keep meaning to do them, but I never seem to have the time or patience to be able to do them. But I will upload them, guys, when I get back into the full swing again, because I'm sort of out of routine at the moment with YouTube. I can't seem to have a routine at the moment, so I'm just doing it as I go when I get the moment. Lives are easy to do, but when it comes to videos editing, I don't have a lot of patience, to be honest. Mike Keir says, yeah, we walk Los Cristofanibie and get a cab back. You're staying in the Fanibie in September, Roger says. Pete and Shell, hello, everyone from a pub in Newcastle. Okay, that's good. Hello, Pete and Shell. How are you doing? You chased Andrew on his live. LOL. Yes, I did, didn't I? That was brilliant. You know, that was an amazing challenge. It reminded me of that TV program, Treasure Hunt. Like, I'm like going, which way? Which way shall I go, guys? Shall I go left? Shall I go right? Shall I go up the hill? And people were going, go left, go right. It was quite funny. Oh dear. The only bad thing about that live, the picture quality was awful. The signal, I don't know why, the signal was terrible. And it did ruin some of the picture quality. But what can you do? You know, it's a live, it's unpredictable. You either get a good signal or a bad signal. But at least the live kept going. At least it didn't cut out, did it? So don't forget the bread rolls from a live. Get them knocked off the bill, Damien. Hoppy's bar is next to Maguire's bar. Where's Maguire's bar, Michelle? Sorry, I don't know where it is. Where are we talking? Are we talking Adeje? Are we talking Los Cristianos? I think it's in Adeje, isn't it? Hoppy's bar. Or is it Fanibie? Come on, help me out, guys. I don't know where it is. I hear the weather is bad in Santa Cruz. It could be, I don't know. Andrew the MacMaster friends. No, they're not friends anymore, Antonio. They fell out. They fell out over a year ago. I think the MacMaster's invited Andrew to come back to be a friend of the MacMaster, but he doesn't seem to want to, does he? So I guess Andrew and Laura have gone their own way. They bit like that song, innit, by Fleetwood Mac. Go your own way. Go your own way. But who knows? One day they might get back and chat. You never know. I think it would be a good thing if they did get back together. Up the road from our hotel, Fanibie, Johnny near Unique. I don't know. There's lots of rumours going around, Antonio, why they fell out. Who knows? Hello, Shell. Shell says tracking Andrew down was the best. So funny. I think we were on here telling you where he was and which way to go, and people were advising him. You were on his case, I'm sure. Yeah, I think Andrew was getting a lot of tip-offs where I was and trying to do diversions. And I think I predicted that he would come up from the Morocchino, is it, or something, near Charlie's restaurant. And by sheer chance, he did come up the road and cross over, and I saw him. You hear, Andrew will strike your channel if you clip him. What do you mean if I clip him? Well, if I take a picture of him? No, he lets me take a picture of him if I ask him. I'm sure he won't mind. Been to his car hire place a couple of times. But it wasn't originally planned. I was originally planning just to do a live around Los Cristianos. And then I heard that Andrew had gone live, so I thought, why not try and bump into him and say hello on a live? Bit like when I didn't do a live, but I was doing a recording and I bumped into the Mac Master one day. That was a fluke. I never anticipated that. So it's just for fun, isn't it? It's for fun at the end of the day. You know, you're all YouTubers, you're all Tenerife fanatics. So why not, you know, talk to each other, bump into each other, have a laugh, and it's just for fun. You don't have to talk long, do you? You know, you just go, hello, how's it going, or whatever, and then you move on, don't you? And then if people are really keen with each other, then you stay together and walk together on a live, don't you? But if people have got to get on or go in the opposite direction, then they have to go their way, don't they? Yeah, we were on that night as well, telling him to go left up the hill. Ha ha, Shell says. Damien Hancock, will you be doing series 2 of Johnny's Lou reviews? I might be, yes. I might find some more Lou reviews to do. Apparently, they've got a carnival on in Los Cristianos in March this month. So there'll be lots of carnivals going on in Tenerife. So that apparently they haven't had one for 3 years. So that would be quite interesting, won't it? I'll try and get all the dates and film as much as I can of the carnival. Probably do a live or something, or some recordings, a mixture. That would be quite interesting. So I will be trying to do that. I might even try and do a little dance with the people as well. I might do a little Johnny Vlogger dance next to them, you know. Why not, eh? Get in the spirit. You've got to enjoy yourself, haven't you, with these carnivals and that. When people are happy, why not? And it might be a laugh. My better half has just got home, so I have to say au revoir and catch you another time. Okay, Mike here, no worries. Come on another time. I'll probably do a quiz Sunday. I mean, it's 10 o'clock now. I don't know. Shall we still do this quiz or shall we forget about it? We've got 5 people. I don't think that's enough, is it? We need 10 people, really. Good night then, Mike. Antonio did the conga. Ah, nice one. Oh my God, you dance. LOL, Denise says. I'll have to have a few beers, a few €1 beers, and then I'll be well away, won't I? I won't stop dancing. Just do it on Sunday. Yeah, I'll do it Sunday, the quiz. 14th of March, Johnny, you out there? Yes. Yes, we arrive on the 13th, the 13th evening, and then I'll be out on the 14th, I guess. Yeah. It'd be too late to it'd be too late in the evening to do anything when we get there because we got to get from the airport to where we're staying. I'm not staying in Los Cristianos or Las Americas this time. I couldn't find anywhere to stay unless I find a place between now and when I go away. I'm not going to be staying there. I'm going to be going to Los Abrigos, Tenerife. Cole's Place is going out the 13th. Oh, right. That's good news then. Pete and Cheryl have just been to a World Cuisine buffet restaurant in Newcastle, and our scores are. We're just waiting for the votes to come in, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Newcastle World Cuisine buffet restaurant votes. Oh, that's good then. If Cole's going out, I'll have to message him. Recommend anywhere in Los Cristianos? Yes. Not too late, Johnny. Where can we go? Well, it all depends if I've got a car or not. I'm going to try and hire a car. Yep, Darren Johnny's in Tenerife right now. Yes, I've seen a couple of his little short videos. Drinking a beer, rubbing it in. I was very jealous. I don't know if he'd be out there when I'm out there. If he is, I might say hello. 10 out of 10, Pete and Shell. What karaoke bar open Tuesday night in Tenerife? I would imagine there's quite a lot open. Highland Paddy will be open, won't it? Los Cristianos. There might be one in Los Abrigos. Who knows? I've never stayed in. Well, I have stayed in Los Abrigos once for one night, and then I went to Los Cristianos a few years ago. Have I ever met Kevin? Yes, I have. I have met Kevin, Scotsman in Tenerife. There is a video of us together in the Fox Bar, Los Cristianos. Hello, Steve H. How you doing? You've got Frankie's karaoke bar, haven't you, in La Paz, Las Americas? They probably finish about 12. La Paz Strip. Highland Paddy normally finishes at 2 in the morning. They normally have a singer on about 11 till 12, and then it's 12 till 2 is karaoke, and they sometimes have karaoke before 11. You've got Mirador Strip, haven't you? You've got what is it? The Dylan's Bar. They do karaoke. The Vault Bar for the Bells. Yeah. Klansman Vault Bar. I'm not sure if they do karaoke. They might do. I'm sure I'm sure. Oh yeah, the Bells. There's the Bells Bar, isn't there? The Bells Bar in Las Americas does karaoke next to the fish and chip shop. Brain's gone blank now. What's it called? You know the one I mean. Where the Met Master goes. Palms Fish and Chip Shop. You got the Bell next door and the Railway Tavern, and they do have karaoke in the Bell Bar. Sarah Charles, I am taking a 70-year-old Johnny. You're taking a 70-year-old. Johnny, is there any start 8 p.m.? I don't know. Did I eat chocolate turd? No, we didn't eat chocolate turd. We ate banana split. We might have the turd this time, eh? We might get a chocolate turd tart this time, yeah. If they've still got them. But my friend, hilarious, funny 70-year-old. Okay, well, like I said, we don't arrive until what time does my plane arrive? Well, provided it's on time, we get there at 8 o'clock. Or maybe 7:30 if it's a bit less. And we then got to get, if I get a car from the airport, then I'll be able to whiz down to Las Americas, Los Cristianos. But if I don't have a car, I'll be getting a bus or a taxi to where we're staying, and then maybe I could get a bus from Los Abrigos to Los Cristianos. Maybe get a taxi back. I don't know. I don't know. I have to work it out. We need to check in first. We need to check in, dump our bags off, and then we'll go out if there's time. If there's not, if we're too knackered, we'll wait till the next day. But I should have enough energy. We got to wait for the release for the scores and opinions on their restaurant review, Pete and Shell says. Okay, well, I'll meet your friend then, Sarah. Can't you extend your trip, Johnny, till May when I'm back again? Well, I can't stay there 2 months. Well, 3 months. Well, I could do, but I'd have to find somewhere to stay, wouldn't I? Hello, Peter Blake. How you doing? You ate split. Banana split. Yeah, it was a big one. Oh dear. Luma restaurant in Fanabe, Tenerife. Eugene McGeever. Had a bad belly since I came here. Oh dear, sorry to hear that, Michelle T. We'll be there next Thursday. Woohoo! Well, get well, Michelle, if you're not well right now, if you've got a bad belly. Well, I've got a cough, so I need to get rid of my cough. I caught a bug in Tenerife at Christmas, Antonio says. Yeah, awful, Denise. Yeah, sometimes people pick up belly bugs in Tenerife, or you could pick up a cough like I did, maybe. But I think when I had my cough, I already had it. I took it with me from the UK. You can hop into the trolley in Tenerife. We also should do a walk with Tim, yes. Darren Gers, hello. Hello, Darren Gers, where you from? Tuesday or Wednesday, meet up with Tim and Christine somewhere. Yeah, I'll probably go and meet him on the 20th of March. I'm out there on the 13th, so I'll be out there after you, Sarah. But when do you go home? I think you're there for a few days while I'm there. Peter Blake, anyone there in April? I'm afraid not, Peter. Oh, that's a shame. We'll have to I was thinking of trying to book up a time in Tenerife and call it the Johnny Vlogger Meetup holiday, and then hopefully loads of you all book the same time. I had a dream earlier that I booked a plane. I booked a plane to Tenerife, and then all the viewers booked their seats for the same flight. How cool would that be? Going on the same plane with all you viewers. The Johnny Vlogger trip to Tenerife with all the viewers. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Darren Gears. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name properly. From Maidstone. Hello. Maidstone in Kent. That's good. 14th and 15th mostly free, Sarah says. Josie Gibson is doing a working holiday live from Tenerife. A working holiday. Okay. That would be funny, Steve H says. What would be funny? What have I missed? Oh, what, a flight on all together on the same plane? Yeah, it would be good, wouldn't it? I don't think I've ever seen it done before, so it's an idea I thought of. If I said, oh, I'm going to go to Tenerife on blah, 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 is anyone else interested in going the same time? Then we could all go on the same flight, couldn't we? How cool would that be? You know, even if it was only half a dozen people, it would still be cool, wouldn't it? 6 people. If we had 10, 20, 30 people, that'd be even better. That'd be amazing. I mean, obviously it's never going to happen, but if we got a whole plane load of viewers, 180 people, that would be a mega brilliant. But should do it, Johnny Vlogger Airways. Maybe I'll inquire. I'll have a laugh. I'll write to a couple of airlines and go, how much is it to charter a plane to Tenerife and back? Roy Chubby Brown is playing. Where's he playing, Antonio? I've heard he goes to Tenerife sometimes, doesn't he? I wouldn't mind meeting him, actually. I like Roy Chubby Brown. David Butler, like Anton Deck, all on one big plane. That's it. How are you? How are you? Something dodgy from a Chinese, Michelle, Susan says. You would need to give plenty of notice for when. Yeah. I mean, we're nearly quarter of the way through the year already, aren't we? So, great score for Brighton last night. Well, the other day, 1-0. Great draw for Brighton. Grimsby next, yeah. Home game. I think I'm going to be away though when that game happens. It's I think it's on the 18th of March apparently, and I'm away till the 23rd. So I'm gonna miss it, aren't I? Damien says, I'm sure if you buy the tickets, you can fill it, Johnny. Maybe I could do maybe I could give a prize giveaway, free tickets to Tenerife. How would that be? I would pay for so many tickets, maybe 10 seats. 10 seats for a free flight to Tenerife competition. What do you reckon? If they're cheap enough, I would be up for that. I would do that. And then we could have a draw, couldn't we? We could have a draw going, and who's the lucky guy coming to Tenerife with Johnny Vlogger? And it's number 2, it's Roger. That would be pretty cool. We would all be leaving from different airports though, Johnny. No, you'd all have to get to the same airport, you see. Black laces in Tenerife, Sarah Charles says. I don't have any videos of Lanzarote yet, I'm afraid, Darren, but I am going to go there this year. I've got obviously got lots of Tenerife. I've got some of Gran Canaria, if that's of any use. I went there last September. I quite enjoyed it there. That is another place that I do want to go back to, Gran Canaria. They have got a gay pride festival. It's on in May. I did say I want to go to it, but I haven't booked anything yet. I might possibly go there in May. Lanzarote, I said I was going to go to because loads of people have asked me to go there, and Portaventura, but might have to do them two together. So it'd be half on one island and half the other island. Charter a jet. Woohoo! We just came back from Ian Erot. Lanzarote, you mean? Ian Rot? What's that mean? Lanzarote, yeah, I know what you mean. You didn't type it properly. It's funny when people misspell, isn't it? Winner of the quiz each week gets a free ticket, Damien Hancock says. I want to win a seat on the plane, Sarah Charles says. You would need to sell 10,000 tickets. Well, flights are cheaper now than what they used to be, aren't they? I think if you booked it in advance, like a year or 8 months, even 6 months, I reckon you'd get a good deal from an airline. I mean, I've been flying on Wizz Air, and Wizz Air are cheaper than EasyJet. But I've heard rumours that they're stopping going to Tenerife. So if they stop going to Tenerife, then that'd be out the window, won't it? But the latest flights that I booked on Wizz Air, one way was only what was it, £21 one way, and the other way coming back was £32. That's not bad, is it? But you're not gay, Johnny, Steve H says. A Johnny Vlogger Villa. Johnny Love Island. Oh dear. Now you're giving me ideas, Steve H. The Johnny Vlogger raffle. And it'd be like there's 6 golden tickets or 10 golden tickets for a free seat to Tenerife. What it is, I'll fly you out there, but you have to get your own way back. Everyone would be going, Johnny, you can't leave us here. What are you doing? Everything here I eat is making me feel sick, Michelle says, and very windy. Feels like I'm gonna follow through too much information. Oh dear. Sorry to hear that. Johnny, going to Los Gigantes Carnival went out there. They've got one there, have they? Am I bi? No, I'm not bi. I went to, Darren says, I went to Lobos Island when I went to Lanzarote years ago. An absolute amazing experience, worth a tour. Lobos Island, is that island at the top of Lanzarote on the left? It might have been the one I was going on about once on a live. Yes, there is I think there's a couple of islands at the top of Lanzarote, isn't there? 10 weeks we're in Fuerteventura, Roger says. Try and get Daya calm, Michelle, Susan says. Darren stayed in Playa Blanca. What area are we both staying in Tenerife, Johnny? Well, at the moment it's Los Abrigos, but that could be subject to change. I am trying to relocate to the main part of Tenerife, but I don't know why, but this is the first time ever I've noticed. Has anyone else noticed this? But nearly everywhere is booked up. And every time I've always booked up to go to Tenerife, it's never ever been this busy. So this March, this year, it seems to be busier than ever. It seems like it's going to be a record-breaking tourist year for people going to Tenerife, I reckon. It's like if you want to go to Tenerife, you've got to book up probably 6 months in advance. If you leave it to a month before, like I normally do, it's not good enough. So we're staying in Los Abrigos at the moment. we did have a place booked in Adecchi, but for some reason it got I don't know what happened to it. It just vanished. It didn't give me a chance to book it. Anne-Marie says flights are very expensive from Ireland. Sorry to hear that. So what, have Ryanair put their prices up then from Ireland? I suppose, well, I don't know what the difference is between the UK and Ireland, but obviously everything's going up, isn't it? So I suppose maybe, you know, it's just a matter of time before the flights I've been seeing are going to go a lot more expensive. Yes, Ireland very costly to fly from, David Butler says. You could call your villa the Love Muscle. I just get the ferry, Antonio says. No, I would say leave me out there. 6 days and we will be on a Jet2 737. Where are you going now, Pete and Shell? Where's your next venture? You've booked somewhere already, have you? You don't hang about. Lobos is near Portaventura, Darren says. Where are you going? Yes, where are you going, Pete and Shell? At the bottom, okay. You should hide things in Tenerife when you go this time and leave clues for us to find them, like treasure hunt. And if we find them, we get a free ticket. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Damien. I never thought of that. Yeah, I might do. I might do. Yes, that would be a very good idea. Maybe I'll hide a can of drink. I'll bury it somewhere, and it'll have Johnny Vlogger. It'll have Johnny Vlogger on it at the bottom of the can, and I'll take a photograph of it, and then if it's genuine, then it'll be the same as the one I've got on my photograph. We could do that, and then maybe scatter a few round Tenerife, the south of Tenerife, and see if people could find them. That could be a good idea, Damien. Peter Blake, hello, you're staying at Christian Sir, Los Cristianos. Hello, Ian Fraser, how are you doing? My missus wants to go to Jamaica, Roger says. Vanessa's been to Jamaica, hasn't she? One of our viewers. Yeah, this Christmas and just after, nothing available. Very busy everywhere, Johnny. The market was packed today. Everyone pushing each other. So give it a miss. What day is it? Thursday. Is that the Los Cristianos market or the Adecchi one? By the plaza. That must have been the Adecchi market because Los Cristianos is on a Sunday and Tuesday, isn't it? Yes, I've noticed the accommodation prices in Tenerife at the moment are very, very, very expensive. Very expensive. Hotels, I've seen rooms, just a room like an apartment, like going for £1,400 for a week. Hotels, 2.5 grand, 1,300, 1,500, silly money. You get the odd one for 600-700, but there's not many around, and it's getting very expensive. Tenerife, the prices have just shot up compared to the last year or two. Tenerife has a lot of volcanic beaches. Yes, it does. The man-made ones are probably the best with the sand, the yellow sand. Only booked up yesterday, Pete and Shell says. We are there in LA from 19th. Very difficult to get accommodation apart from hostels or higher end hotels. We booked 6 months ago and flying with Aer Lingus, Anne-Marie Elton says. Yeah, that's what I noticed when I've been trying to book, and it's very difficult, isn't it? It's either crappy hostels or top-end hotels. All the ones in between are snapped up, aren't they? I mean, I would have liked to have gone back to the one I stayed in December in Las Americas. Can't remember what it's called now. It was just up from the Monkey Bar Club, and it's all booked up. Everything's booked up. I did see Laguna Park 2 going for £620. But Laguna Park 2 is up a very steep hill, and I've been there twice, and there's no way I want to stay there again. It's got cockroaches there. It's up a steep hill. It's not good. I call it cardiac arrest hill, so it's a no-go. Johnny Cash in envelopes scattered around, Steve H says. Do you know, I think I'm going to write these ideas down. They're very good ideas, what you're saying, Steve H. So, hide some items. Hide some items in Tenerife for prize. Maybe one of the hidden things will be a golden prize. It'd be a better prize than all the other prizes. There you go. There'd be one item hidden somewhere, and that will be the best prize if someone finds it. Yes. And then all the other ones will be a prize as well. Pete and Shell going back to Portugal. Are you going to Madeira or mainland Portugal? We flown with EasyJet. Hide a coin that you marked. That'd be quite hard to mark though, wouldn't it, a coin? I think it'll have to be a canned drink. A canned drink, and maybe I'll put I'll get a plastic bag and I have a little letter inside it, like you get in the bottles in the sea. And if someone finds that, then they win a prize as well. So I will do something, yes. Jake Vlogs, you good, Johnny. Thank you, Jake. Roger, the flight's a killer, 8 hours, but the vibe is amazing. Red rum, strip and weed. Is this in Jamaica? Crazy prices wherever you decide to go, Steve H says. Can I try Majorca? Oh, we've been through all this before. Yes, I will try Majorca, Menorca, yeah. Spain's Balearic Islands, yes. Sounds good apart from the weed. They can keep that crap, Roger says. So Arona isn't bad for July time, as 7 nights with flight and transfer. B&B was 449. Ah. Well, the prices do obviously vary, don't they, from each month throughout the year. Flying west isn't too bad, but flying east is a killer, Shell UK says. Yes. But saying that, I've never flown east on a long haul. I would say flying, oh yeah, east is a killer, yeah, because I went to New York and Florida, and coming back is flying east. And yes, that is a killer. I was like a zombie for about 2 or 3 days coming back, and that's just from America. So God knows what it's like if you go somewhere like Thailand or Hong Kong or Australia. It's probably even worse. Where are you finding cheap deals, Damien? Steve H says. Um, Roger, as soon as I got off the plane, I was offered weed in the hotel, weed on the beach, weed. Antonio says, if you are near Los Americas or Los Cristianos, we will try to meet up with you both, Johnny. Okay, Anne. Yeah, that would be very nice to meet you. Yeah, I mean, like I say, if I can't get accommodation in Los Americas or Los Cristianos, we just have to stay where we're staying, and then. But we can go out. We can go out in Los Americas, Los Cristianos in the day. It's not a problem. It's just it'd just be a bit of a drag each day. We got to go back to Los Abrigos to put our heads down. But I think some days we will stay in Los Abrigos and we'll have a few evenings out in Los Abrigos. Go to a few of the bars and restaurants there. They've got a nice selection there, and it's quite nice. I think I went in the Los Abrigos tapas bar, which is on the main road just as you come into Los Abrigos. I went in there for a salad and a couple of beers a few years ago, and the man was very friendly. He made me an omelette with salad and chips. It was very nice, and a couple of Dorada beers. It was very reasonably priced. I think I only paid about €5 or €7 for an omelette, a salad, chips, and 2 beers. I thought that was good value. And I was talking to an Englishman that was he was like a backpacker. He'd been living out there. He used to live in the UK, and he said he was living out there, and it was quite interesting to talk to about Tenerife and his life. It's always nice to talk to new people. Mainland Portugal, Peter Shell says. Okay. Yes, it's funny you should say that, Peter Shell. I was looking online the other day, and holidays in Portugal compared to Tenerife are a lot cheaper, aren't they? You get some good deals in Portugal, but they're places I've never heard of. They're probably out in the sticks, like in the middle of the mountains or something, or in the forest or something. I haven't got a clue about Portugal. I've never been there. I mean, I know places like Lisbon and Faro and all that. That's about it, really. Not a fan of packing, Anne says. Cool, join the club. I'm not a fan of packing. I leave it right to the last minute. I just go, oh bugger it. I just pick everything up, just throw it in the suitcase. What I need, a few pairs of shorts, some underwear, and lots of t-shirts. That's about it. I think some flip flops. Are we going to have snow, Johnny? Sarah Charles says. I hope not. But then if we do have snow here, it can stay here and I can jet off to the warm sun. I think I remember last time I went to Tenerife, it was we had a storm or something, rain, loads of rain, was it? And I got away a day before the storm arrived. I got away just in time, and then it was really cold here. We had a very cold. That was when my pipes burst in my house. About 8 days into my holiday, I remember now, because my neighbour rang me up on my phone and got this message saying, "There's all water pouring out of your fascia, John." And I went, "You what?" And he went, "Luckily the neighbours turned the water off the mains outside." And I went, "Oh, thank you." his name's John as well. So that was a relief. But I did come back to some damage. There was quite a lot of water in the kitchen. It got its way in. We got a fantastic deal from a lass we know who works in a travel agency. Excellent price, staying in a 4-star hotel. Well, right now I'm staying in a guest house at the moment. It's not a hostel, but it's a guest house. And it's got bunk beds. Oh dear. I'm not looking forward to sleeping on a bunk bed. Oh dear. But no fumes of homeless peeing were ever they feel like. Where is it you're staying, Johnny? Haven't a clue on island where that is. Los Abrigos is it's near the South Airport. It's just south of the airport. There's a little town with a little harbour. I've been there. I stayed there a couple of years ago for one night in a room, Airbnb. It was only €10 for one night. It was amazing. I tell you, I wish I'd booked my whole trip there, and I only stayed there one night, and then I went to Los Cristianos for the rest of the holiday. And the room in Los Abrigos was better than the room in Los Cristianos. It had air conditioning, it had TV. It was it was quiet. It had a lovely double bed. It was like being in a 5-star hotel room. Honestly, it had a fridge. The woman and the man, the couple were very friendly. They were Spanish, and I think they had another room they was renting out. They had someone staying. I was gutted. I was absolutely gutted. I had to leave it the next day, but that's how it is, isn't it? Sometimes. I've never been to Portugal, so have a good time, Pete and Shah. Tui have good deals on Tenerife, Roger says. Misha seen a naked man on the beach, think he was having a wash. David Butler says, Misha, are you hallucinating as a symptom of your dodgy tummy? Oh dear. I heard a few years ago that a man lives in the rocks in Tenerife. Depends which rocks you're on about. I know that someone lives up in the rocks where that deserted hotel is, Los Cristianos on the hill. I think Colin met him, didn't he? Cole's place. Pretty sure Colin went there. He got a vlog of it on his channel. Hope you didn't grab hold of him, Michelle, Steve H says. Michelle didn't get that close. Nick Wilshire, hello. He says hello, everyone. 18, what's that? Late arrival, been watching the darts. Fair enough, you like the darts. Johnny Vlogger, definitely meet up Tuesday night, but if we can find an early evening karaoke bar, I'm sure we could, Sarah Charles. New bar opened here, Johnny, called Wakanda Music all night. Okay. Is that in Fanaby, is it, Misha? That's I think that's what you're going to find with Tenerife, though, and there's always going to be new bars opening. bars closing down and new bars opening. It's a constant thing, isn't it? I think what it is, some of the places are on they've got a contract, haven't they, for so long, and then when it runs out, they either renew it or they call it a day, don't they? Or they go somewhere else and open up. That new bar is near Seoul, Tenerife, Damien says. I'm in Costa Adeje, Steve H. Very posh hotel. Do a live with Sarah and karaoke, Nick says. No, Nick. Wakanda is in Los Cristianos also. So there's one in Los Cristianos and one where? In Adeje. So there's two Wakandas. It's Jordan's. Yo. Nick Wilshire says, boo, I. What's that all about, Nick? Wakanda near that Hong Kong buffet. Oh, yeah, I know. I did a live there. Okay. Well, there's so many places to go. We were in Wakanda last time, Michelle. It's a lovely bar, Johnny. It's near the Savoy restaurant. All right. Yeah, the Savoy restaurant. Yeah, I've been there for a meal with Pete and Shell and Denise. Yeah. Okay, I'm sure we can find them then, the Wakanda. Anyone recommend a good restaurant in Adeje? It's 16 euros now, Hong Kong buffet. Blimey, that's gone up. Really, Antonio? Wow. That's a big leap in price then, because when I went there, it was 11.95. So that's gone up 4 euros. Wow. Phew, maybe these buffets are going to shoot up in price then soon. It'll get to the point where it'd be cheaper to get it'd be cheaper to get an all-inclusive holiday then if prices keep going up. Because obviously, if it was like 10 euros, 11 euros, it's very cheap, unlimited food. But if it's going to be 16, 20 a head, then, the prices starts adding up, doesn't it? It's Jordan's going to Mallorca in May. It's going to be so warm. Yeah, Antonio says. Michel T's paid 14.95 euros. We paid for Chinese buffet. Where was that one, Michel T? Yeah, I saw a thing on the news the other day. I don't know if it's true, but it said inflation has gone up, like it has in the UK and Spain. It's gone up 6%. So I guess prices are going to go up in Spain then, aren't they? The food prices have got to go up. They can't. Nothing stays low forever, does it? That's, you just got to think yourself lucky that if you did go to Tenerife when all the prices were cheap, you were very lucky. Well, I only went a few months ago, so what are we in now? March, blimey. So prices have gone up since December. That's quite a big leap, isn't it, for the Hong Kong buffet one? Peking Palace, Johnny. Oh yeah, Peking Palace. That's right. I haven't been to that one, Michel T. I'm gonna write that one down. I'm gonna write that on my list. Peking Palace. Was it good food? You didn't get ill there, did you? No, you said you had a tummy ache before you went, didn't you? on holiday, so it wasn't there. Blue Cactus is a lovely restaurant, or Grand Soul, but there are good budget restaurants near, like the Loch Ness. Oh yeah, the Loch Ness. I've heard of that one. Well, I have actually been to the Blue Cactus. I went there a couple of years ago with my young daughter Chloe, and she was with a friend called Danielle, and we ordered a pizza, and it took ages and ages and ages to arrive. And I remember it had to get changed because it was black, it was burnt, the pizza, and then we had to wait even more. And I didn't think it was very tasty, the pizza. I obviously bought a bad meal, and I went there on the wrong day. So it put me off going there. So I haven't been back there since, the Blue Cactus. So I guess I was just unlucky. I'll probably just get a drink there next time. Steve H says, I always book all inclusive, but mostly use it for drinks. Of course, why not? Unlimited beer. Or are you limited? Are you capped? Is there a cap limit on the drinks in the Tenerife, or is it only in other places? Roger, Lily's Tea Room. My rum in Mercedona up 60 cents, Antonio says. Sorry to hear that. We been a Blue Cactus every day, Anne. Love people watching. Yes, I like people watching sometimes. Am I going to revisit the Chinese where it kicked off? Nah. The slow boat one? No, definitely not. Stop reporting my channel. No. Troll Herman says. Well, Troll Herman, I'm not being funny. You shouldn't be doing a channel where you slag off one person. I don't think that's right. I think that's very bad. So I did report 2 of your videos because I think they should be taken down. If anything, all the videos of your channel should be taken down because you shouldn't be slagging off someone. If you were slagging off lots of different people, it's different. But when it's one person, I don't agree with that. You need to be doing videos where it's not slagging people off, being friendly, being nice. If you're going to be horrible, then what do you expect? People are going to report it. And you have done the tuk-tuk. Doing next Thursday. Where do I pick up from? Somewhere in a decky. Peking Palace. Cardiac Hill. Antonio says. Why do I report your channel? I reported your channel, Troll Herdman, because you was slating Tom Herdman, and that's wrong. That's not acceptable. I'm sure other people will report you as well. It's not right. I don't think it's right. Shouldn't be slagging anyone off. Darren Gers, I guess you just do Tenerife. Well, I have been doing just Tenerife, Darren Gers, but I have been to Gran Canaria, and I've been to Blackpool. I've been to some other places, but I didn't do YouTube then. I've been to Florida, I've been to New York, I've been to mainland Spain, I've been to Benidorm, I've been to Calpe, I've been to Lloret de Mar in Spain. So I've been to various places in Spain. I've been to Verona in Italy. I've been skiing in Italy. But all these places I went to is before I did YouTube. So I'll have to Malta I've been to. I've been to Malta 3 times. all these places, I have to revisit some of them and do vlogs on them because I feel I need to film some of the bits that I went to. No, he doesn't just do Tenerife, Darren Gares. He does Florida. He's done lots of videos on Florida, the Night Strider. If you look on his channel, he loves Florida, Disneyland and Universal Studios, all that lot. I must admit, it's very good there. I've been there. It's an excellent place to go. It's very expensive for the passes to get in the theme parks, but it's worth paying it. It's worth paying the money. It's a trip of a lifetime. That's the way I look at it. So I will go back there at some point, but when that will be, I don't know. I might try and take my Kirsty's 2 boys. Might take them, go with them or something if I go back there next time. I'm pretty sure they would love it if they went there. Antonio, Night Strider's laugh is awful. Well, everyone's got their own verdict on people's voices. Everyone should be kind on all channels, Sarah Charles says. Yes, that's right. We always... Steve H says, we always eat out, Roger, and just have breakfast in hotel, but it's great getting free drinks when you decide to go back and chill. Antonio, Darren, do you know Nick? Nick Wiltshire, are you on the ball tonight? Roger, we just go out walks, then go back for food, then out again, or we stay around the hotel. We love it, Roger says. We have VIP room where we can go in and get free drink and food. Yes, Sarah, we did last visit. The pickup is about up from the Monkey Beach Club, Kong Bar Plaza, Salatian Shopping Centre. You can get a bus or taxi. Have you ever been to Mallorca, Johnny? No, I haven't. No. Try South America, Johnny. Yeah, maybe one day, Antonio. It's a big place, South America. I wouldn't mind going to Argentina. Argentina maybe, and Chile, is it? Chile on the other side. Don't want to go to the dodgy countries though, like Panama and maybe Brazil. Might go to Brazil. Go to La Palma for a day trip. Mexico, Uruguay, Argentina. Yeah, I might go to Mexico. Mexico's possibility, Antonio. My daughter Kirsty went there a few months back. It looked very good. I was a bit dubious. I was a bit unsure, but when she sent me all the photographs and some videos of how good of a time she was having, I realised that maybe it's not that bad after all. Lots of people on apparently you can buy anything in a chemist in Mexico. Apparently, they like selling stuff in chemists in Mexico. I'll say no more. Yeah, hopefully you'll be better this time, Roger, when you go away. Yeah, I know it had a volcano eruption in 2021, Darren. Yeah, I was going to go to see it, but the day before I was due to go there was bad fumes everywhere in La Palma, and they said it was unsafe to travel. So I cancelled my trip. And then the bloody day I was due to go there, it was all okay again. So, bit gutted, really. Never mind. Any tips with dealing with noisy neighbours on holiday? Yeah, tell them to shut up. Report their room number at reception. There you go. Get the security guys to go around there. If that doesn't work, you have to put earbuds in your ears. Those little spongy things. Push them in your ears. That'll absorb the noise. Brazil is dangerous, Antonio says. Agree, no need to be unkind on any channel, as all vloggers do their best to entertain and have fun. Also have great information on their channels. That's right, Anne. Yeah. From Gatwick, the only Canary Islands you can fly to is Lanzarote, Tenerife, Gran Canaria and Fuerteventura. Yes, I thought they used to do a flight to La Palma, but there isn't a flight, is there? The only it's all the small planes from North Tenerife that go to La Palma, isn't it? And I've seen a flight from Madrid. Iberia do a flight. Is it from Madrid to La Palma? And then I think all the other flights literally just go to Tenerife North, or maybe the other islands like Gran Canaria or something. Bit surprised actually. Tell them to put flip-flops between the wall and the headboard, and you won't hear them banging. Yeah, flip-flops between the wall and the headboard. Very good, Steve H. I'm hoping Southend Airport start up Tenerife again. Great little airport, Sarah Child says. Okay, yeah. I guess it is. I've never flown from there. I've thought about it, but as fast as I thought about it, they stopped all the flights going there because of the COVID. Never mind. But I think they're starting them all up again now, aren't they? There is talk of them opening up the old airport, Manston. Do you remember Manston? It was an airport for mainly cargo flights in Kent, and they're thinking of opening it up at some point, aren't they? They were going to close it down and build houses on it, but they're opening it back up apparently into an airport. They reckon all the budget airlines are going to go there. They might all pull out of all the big airports and just go from Manston. You never know. They could go EasyJet, and that might pull out of Gatwick. You never know. They might just go straight to Manston because it'll be so cheap. We'll have to wait and see. Only time will tell. Antonio, I hear my neighbours banging a lot. Do you hear a lot of groaning as well then, as Antonio? The sloppy type, Nick. There's different types of banging. Oh dear. Did you know Turkey isn't called Turkey anymore? It's Turkey. Banging, Antonio says. Anyway, enough of the banging. Lots of maintenance, is it, Antonio? What, do you have to, do you get a lot of cracks appearing on your wall? Do you have to get your filler out and fill it all in? Oh dear. Right, so we've been live an hour and a half. We've got 30 in the room. Hello, everyone. This is Johnny Vlogger. I was going to do a quiz, but I changed my mind in the end because it's a bit late. And we're just having a chat. We're just having an online chat. Buy your neighbours some flip-flops, Antonio. Steve H says. High maintenance. Do the walls shake then? Do you get a lot of vibrations? There's a house 2 doors down from me, and there's these builders. They put like an extension on the back, a single-story extension. And I don't know what they're doing today about 4:30, but this guy must have had a big sledgehammer and was smashing the wall in the house. I don't know if they're knocking another wall out, but I could feel the vibrations in my house here, and that's 2 houses away. I mean, I was just waiting for cracks to appear, and then I was going to go and bang on their door and go, "Here, mate, what are you doing? What are you doing in there?" Say, "Look, come round my house. Look at these cracks. There's all these cracks appearing." I tell, I'll be bloody suing them if they do. If cracks appear. It's just doors slamming, loud music, Antonio says. You haven't missed a quiz tonight, Steve. Don't panic. Jake Vlogs. I might try Menorca, not Majorca, this year. Has a famous cave karaoke bar there. Okay. Don't ask me. I haven't got a clue. Never been there. But Antonio, I just drink. You just drink and you fall asleep, do you? Then you don't have to worry about the noise then. I must admit though that the thing that annoys me is when you go on holiday and you stay in a hotel, the thing that really winds me up is when people come in late and they start talking and laughing and they're flat-footed and you're in the room underneath and you can hear them walking around, and then the bed gets moved and the chairs, and because it's all like marble flooring, isn't it, on these hotels, apartments, a lot of them. And then, oh mate, you can hear everything. It gets so annoying. But just one of those things, isn't it? You're going now, Antonio. Love and peace, my friend. Thanks for coming on. Come on another time, guy. Antonio. Take care. You never know. I might see you in Lanzarote one day. Roger says snow next week, guys. We got snow next week. Is that true? Or is it fake news? Yeah, I suppose I'll give the Balearic Islands a chance. Jake, why not? Anne-Marie's going now. Okay, good night, Anne-Marie and David. Thanks for coming on. Maybe see you on the next live. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming on. Cheers. Bye. The flight is only 2 hours. Yes. Yes, that's the good thing about Spain and the Balearic Islands. It's quicker to get there, isn't it? Half the time. 2 hours. The only problem with Spain and the Balearic Islands is the weather. I know they get good weather, but I don't think they get as much sun as they do in the Canaries. I think the Canaries gets more sun, doesn't it, overall? Maybe between April and September is a good time to go to the Balearic Islands, but probably after September till spring, you probably get rain, don't you? Quite a bit of rain. I don't, Steve H says, I don't normally hear anything when going to bed on holidays. Just need to drink more, Johnny. Well, I suppose if I drunk like I did at the Vault Bar that time, I remember getting back into my room, and I opened my room and I shut the door and I just fell on my bed. I just went boom, and I was gone in seconds. And the next thing, it was like 12 o'clock in the day, and I had a bit of a sore head for a few hours, and I had a late breakfast. I went down to Dylan's bar. I think it was about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and I said, "Hello, are you doing breakfasts still?" And they just finished, and then by sheer luck, they were very nice to me, and they said, "Okay, we'll make you one. We'll make you a breakfast for you." And I told them I'd had a heavy night and I needed some breakfast. And I don't know if you've ever been to Dylan's bar. I don't know if she still works there, but there was a lady there called Tapas Charlie. And I said hello to her and that. And she spoke to her friend in the kitchen and made me a nice breakfast. So thank you, Tapas Charlie, if you're watching, for letting me have that breakfast late in the afternoon. And that was at Dylan's bar. So we've had quite a good chat tonight, haven't we, on this live? I've quite enjoyed this live. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. If you have, click that thumbs up button. What's the hotel by Veronica's Strip? It's the Tenerife Soul, isn't it? Or is it the one the other end? The one near McDonald's? Oh God, I can't remember the name of it. I've walked past it. It's even on my videos. Can't remember if you're on about that one. Sarah Charles, see you later. Johnny Vlogger, see you in Tenerife. Are you Insta? What do you mean? What, Instagram? I am on Instagram. You can message me on there. I don't go on there very much though. I've got a Facebook page, Johnny Vlogger UK, but I'm not sure if I can access messages on there at the moment. I think Facebook have done something. Probably best to just message me on a video or something on YouTube. I can always delete it, can't I? Steve H, July and August hottest in Mallorca. Palma Nova is nice, Roger says. Darren Gares, bye Johnny, can't wait to see you try Lanzarote when you do. Nice watching. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming on, Darren Gares. My happy place is Cala Milor, Roger. Nick Soul Tenerife is next to the Strip. Yeah. Night, Darren. Nice, Steve. Ah, that's it. Couldn't remember the name. Thanks, Damien. Yeah, the Soul Tenerife. I've never stayed there. I thought of staying there. It's probably a bit noisy there, I would imagine, though. Jake Vlogs. I like Alcudia Majorca. Very good there. Lots of bars, restaurants. Sarah, have a great holiday. It's all nice, Jake, Steve H says. Okay, people are going now. What's the time now? It's 11:15, so we'll probably quit in a minute. We'll give it another 15 minutes. 11:30 we'll end the live. You went to Jake Vlogs went to a Chinese buffet in El Areno, Majorca last year. Cost me €5. Ultimate buffet, very good value. Wow, that's cheap. €5. Do you mean unlimited buffet? Not ultimate buffet. I'm struggling, aren't I, Damien? Have you been monitoring my cider? It's not a beer, it's a cider. This is the first alcoholic drink. This is no word of a lie. This is the first alcoholic drink I've had in 3 weeks. It's I'm on the old Strongbow at the moment, but I haven't drunk for 3 weeks because I had this virus, and it's going down nice. It seems to have calmed my cough down a bit now. Funny you should say that, Jake. A buffet for €5. I'm pretty sure I saw one in Gran Canaria at the Annex 2. There was 2 next to each other in the Annex 2, Playa de Ingles, and they were cheap. Can't remember the price. It was either €5 or €10. It was one or the other. Probably €10. I'm yawning now. Apologies. If it's cider, it should be inside here. It should be, shouldn't it, Damien? Well, I've drunk half a can, so I'm halfway there. I'll try and finish this before live ends or when I go to bed. So it's quite nice because I've got a lot of these in my fridge. I don't know if you saw the video of where the diet can exploded. And if you see in the video, there was a load of these in the fridge. I still haven't touched them. I must have about 16 cans of these. So there's no beer. Well, I've got some Kronenberg beer, but I don't like Kronenberg. So if I get any guests round, I'll be giving them away. It's No, Johnny said inside her. You should be inside her. Oh, I get it. Sorry, didn't catch the joke. Yeah, I get it now. It's going to be a long night. Yeah. Slow reaction, Johnny. Slow reaction and slow drinker. Do you think I'm the world's slowest drinker? It'd be a cheap round for a lot of people, wouldn't it? Because if I bought the first drink, the first round, when everyone's drunk their drink and it's their turn to buy, they won't have to get me one, will they? Because I'll still be on my first drink. There you go. So there's a little tip. If you don't want to buy me a drink and you've got to buy a round of drinks, make me buy the first drink, and then when it's your round, you shouldn't have to buy me one. Because I'll still be on my first. Right. Ugh. So I was watching, there was some fire on a building in Hong Kong earlier, wasn't there, live on YouTube? Did anyone see that? There was a big skyscraper, a construction site. Someone was filming it live, and yeah, it was on fire. Let's see if it's still going now. Maybe they've ended it now. Nah, it's not on in now. Maybe they've put it out now. But there was a fire. You would buy me a shot so you would actually drink it, Steve H says. Yeah, don't buy me a Jägermeister or whatever you call it. Those are lethal. They make me sick. If you watch the Volt Bar video, I drunk a couple, and I think the second one I was sick. It's quite embarrassing, but it's quite funny. It's quite funny when you watch it though. All I remember, I took a shot. I went to drink the shot. I went like that. And I went, oh, bloody hell, this is strong. And I went, ugh. And then I was like sick. It was quite funny. But the other ones I had, is it Paradise Martini, was it? Cocktail. I had about 4 of them, apparently. I had 4. I thought I only had 2, and I had 4. I got 4 bought me in the end, and they were lovely. They were, oh man, that was the best drink I'd had in ages. And then I had a few other shots, some apple ones. And I enjoyed those. I was a bit gutted I didn't eat the burger. Someone bought me a burger and chips, and I had the what do you call them? Those crisp things. You know the things I mean. Those little square crisp things. I ate them. I gave a bowl of chips away because I couldn't be bothered because I had the burger and chips, and then I kept drinking all these drinks, and then I realised I still hadn't eaten the burger, and then it was like 6 hours I was on the live, and I think I just gave up in the end. I just didn't eat it, so it got wasted. So I was doing a live the other day, wasn't I, in a Wetherspoons in Eastbourne, and I had to do 3 parts because the signal was rubbish. And someone offered to buy me a drink there, didn't they? They said, "What's the table number, Johnny?" And I went, "No, no, 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 no way." And I had to put that off. But I will tell you the table number and the bar I'm in when I'm in Tenerife if you want to buy me a drink. Or I have set up a new page. If you want to do it, you don't have to. It's Buy Me a Coffee, buymeacoffee.com. I have set up an account now. It's all set up. I haven't tried to buy myself a coffee yet, but I will try. Apparently, it's all set up. What does this say? Hang on a minute. Buy Me a Coffee monthly newsletter. No, so that's not going to show you the. I get so many emails. I've got to backdate. I've got to go back a few days now. About 3 or 4 days ago. Right, here we go. I was going to try and show you the what it's called, the account. I don't know if it's Buy Me a Coffee Johnny Vlogger or if it's Jam Rihanna W. Might be Jam Rihanna W. Hang on a minute. Let me try and find it, guys. Probably can't find it now. It's always a way, isn't it? When you want to do something, you can't find it. 2 days ago. Hi, Johnny Vlogger. Yeah, so buymeacoffee.com /jam Jamrianna, so that's JAMRIHANNA, all lowercase, and then a capital W. That's the link. I'll put it in the comments later. Damien, that was you trying to get the table number, was it, the other day? Need to get him back in the vault. So I have got a buymeacoffee.com account now, so you can buy me a beer or a pizza or a coffee or whatever. If you want to donate a $5 or whatever to my account, that'd be much appreciated. That'll help me buy some drinks in Tenerife when I go out there. Steve H, thought you was hilarious. The Vault Bar video was the first ever time I watched you. Okay, Steve H, thank you. Yeah, it was funny, wasn't it, that? I think the Lou ones were funny as well, weren't they? The Hong Kong hot buffet one was funny. And the Aberdeen Steakhouse in Las Americas. I did a live there. I had a mixed meat grill. And I did a loo review there, didn't I? It was like this spaceship. It was like going in a spaceship. It was all red and black inside the toilet. And it had all these flash lights and a flash toilet. And I was live in there as well. So yeah, it was quite funny. Damien Hancock, I'm not sure if you're drinking it or it's evaporating away. Yeah, the central heating is warming up the can because it's getting warmer. And then the cider's evaporating out of the can. So I'm trying to make it evaporate more than I can drink. Then I won't have to drink so much. Yeah, I know. It was sending stuff to your table was more fun, seeing your reaction. I know. I must admit, I got a lot more drinks, much more than I anticipated. I'd never in the whole world, never could have thought of all them drinks arriving, all them bells ringing, and the waiter keep bringing the drinks out. Ding, 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 ding. Oh no, not another one. No, ding, ding, ding. Oh, that was so funny, wasn't it? But I think next time people just got to buy me drinks that I like. Don't just buy me anything, because that's silly. But I have done some funny lives, I suppose. Yeah. It's a shame I can't quickly put all the funny clips together and do a quick vlog showing you all the funny bits from all the lives I've done, because that would be fun to watch, wouldn't it? Seeing all the funny moments together in a 10-20 minute video or something. Wish we had have gotten the chance to meet in the vaults in December, Damien. Yeah, I know. I can't remember now. Was you not well, or did you go home early or something? Can't remember why we didn't meet now. There was a reason, wasn't it? Trying to think what it was now. What was it, Damien? Yeah. Or was you on one side of the south and I was on the other side of the south? One or the other. I think the Monday meetup with Tim was funny when I went there, and Josie and the Pussycats and Tony Bennett were there. I thought that was hilarious because they was having all these drinks, and then they was buying everyone drinks, and They was talking on Tim's live, and it was so funny. I just thought it was hysterical. That was a good moment as well in Tenerife, I think. Definitely. But I'm sure there'll be some more funny moments in Tenerife, and then funny moments in other places as well. So it's just time, isn't it? Be a long video because something funny happens on most of your lives. Yes, yes, it does. Yes. It's a shame. I think I should have done that in 2 parts, really, though, that live, because the first bit was looking for the Night Strider, and then once that was all over and done and dusted, it was then well, not staggering, but walking up the hill to the vault bar, wasn't it? I was only meant to go in there and have one drink, and then I was meant to cross the road and go in a restaurant opposite the vault bar, but that didn't happen in the end. I ended up having about 20 odd drinks, and I had to give some away. I had so many, I couldn't drink them all. It was impossible. Never mind. I think, do you know what? I reckon though, if I'd have drunk every single shot and every beer and ate all the food and all the tomato sauce, the tomato juice that people bought me, I reckon I would have been throwing up 10 times worse on the live sooner, and I would have been ill, very ill, and probably wouldn't have gone out the next day. So I think I'm glad I didn't have every drink. Can't say I'm a fan of that tomato juice bottles. I think if I was younger, I could definitely hack it more. But now I'm 50 odd. It's harder to consume it all now. So the only way to probably finish all the drinks at the Vault Bar, if I do go back there, is to have a few people with me joining in to drink them. Damien says you would still be there, Johnny, if drinking every drink on the table. Yes, probably. I would have missed my flight home, wouldn't I? Well, there you go. Right. Well, it's 11:30 now, guys, so we're coming up to 2 hours. So I think that's it for today, guys. It's getting on for midnight, isn't it? So I think I'll call it a day there, guys. So thanks for watching. It's been quite good, this live chatting. I'll have to change the title to just chat, because we didn't do a quiz, did we, in the end? But we'll do a quiz. I don't know when we do a quiz. Maybe Sunday. Derek DeVale was the guy buying the drinks, wasn't he? Don't ever see him on here. No, I mean, I don't know if it is him, but something tells me that Derek DeVale was the owner of the Vault Bar. But I could be wrong. It could have been someone that was just watching the live and decided to buy me a load of drinks. I don't know. But I did thank him about 1,000 times for his generosity treating me, and I think it was to celebrate something else as well, wasn't it? Was it 3,000 subscribers it was like celebrating 3,000 subscribers, and it was because I met the Night Strider on the live. That's why the live went so well, I think, because people thought I'd done really well. So, and then it was like fun, wasn't it, seeing me getting drunk. It is a very long live. You gotta watch. You can't. Well, you could watch it all in one go, but you'd have to have a lot of spare time on your hands. I've watched it in stages. I've watched it up to the last hour. I'm on the last hour now, and my voice does get very slurry and slow towards the end. So you can tell the you can tell the alcohol's really got me towards the end of the live, and I don't even know how the live ended. I've got to watch. I haven't watched it all yet. I haven't watched the whole live. I've still got to watch it. I remember Denise telling me that I was on a wall fast asleep at one point on the way back, and she had to shout on down the phone to wake me up. So I must have been a right wreck going up the hill. What was the live called? Oh, that's a good question. I'd have to look it up. I don't know. I suppose you just type it in, wouldn't you? Vault Bar Live? Johnny Vlogger. Johnny Vlogger Vault Bar. Let's see if it comes up. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, here we go. It's called that one there. Can you see that? It says Sunday Los Cristianos Evening Walk. I found the Night Strider with Laura and Vault. Smashed and Stranded, it should be called. None that Effie's knew if you got back until the next live. You was a bit wrecked, I certainly was. Oh dear, it's funny, isn't it? Very funny. Smashed and wrecked. It's had 3,200 views now, that video. It's I remember it was only on 1,000, 2,000, so it's gone up another 1,200. So it's people still watch it, I suppose. If you know, if you want to laugh, it is a laugh. It is funny to watch. I don't think it ever gets boring, that video. So play it back if you get time. I normally find if you stop watching a video and then go back to it, it carries on from where you stopped watching it last time. So you don't have to play it all the way from the beginning. Or just in case it does start again, you need to, when you're going to stop watching, keep an eye on the time and then just watch it from the time, and then you should remember to carry on watching it from where you last watched it. If you get what I mean. You were supposed to stay live walking back. I think the reason, if it didn't carry on recording it, it must have been my battery run out or something. Because you think if that was on for 5-6 hours, I had my a mobile battery only lasts about an hour and a half. So 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 4 hours plus. 4 hours plus was was using my was using this, the battery pack. The battery pack must have died, and there must have been no power left in the phone when the live ended. Derek said he arranged some woman for you that night, did he? I was supposed to stay live walking back. Ah, that's a shame, isn't it? Never mind. Yeah, no, my luck. A woman was going to turn up at the bar probably, but then I can't do that because I was going out with Denise, wasn't I? So that would have been cheating. So it's a good job I didn't do that, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it was a good live. I did enjoy that day, and it was funny. And it'd be nice to have some more days like that. Anyway, enough said about that. We can talk about it another time. What I need to do, what I need to do with that video is I need to break it down and put the times of all the funny moments in the video, and then you can just click on the different times, and it'll go straight to a funny bit of the live, won't it? So you don't have to watch the whole live. Anyway, I'm going to go now. It's getting late. I am a bit tired now. In 2 hours, 7 minutes. And thanks for watching. Click the thumbs up. Consider subscribing, Johnny Vlogger UK, if you haven't. It's free. Just click the subscribe button, Johnny Vlogger UK. It won't cost you a penny. So you've got nothing to lose. And I'll, what is it, Thursday? It's nearly Friday now, isn't it? So I might do a live tomorrow night. Karaoke Friday. We do some singing tomorrow. Yes, we'll do some singing tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow evening then. Thanks for joining. See you on the next one. And have a good night's sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. So for now, it's bye-bye. Bye.